Okay. Let's check to see.
Know my heart.
Let's see here.
And follow the way of the permanence.
I love you, hon. Can I be heard?
I'll always protect.
Perfect. Okay, let's check Twitch. I feel like half the time I'm actually checking properly, but yeah.
I'll always protect.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, wait, did I start recording something? Oh, whoops. I hear like a little record sound. Oh. Oh, sorry, I got a message. Okay, there we go. I think that's everything. I just got a text message, so I was just like, okay, so let me just message back, and then we will get into this quest. Let's go. Excuse me.
When can I retire for real?
Is that him?
Shh! Don't interrupt.
What? You lost him?
Not even close.
Dang.
Hey,
I was curious if
why
there was
are
any
you
way to
two
get those coins without getting into the
following me?
cutscene.
Oh, we're just two grown-up fans of the Daybreak Squadron trying to get an
Whoa.
autograph from Big Brother Magnus.
Asheville, who you fooling? Because it ain't him.
Wait, Ashvale? Don't prank me like that. You really scared me.
Really? Cinderborn, the peacekeeper of our city, vanquisher of evil fiends, is scared of his own fans? Long time no see, Magnus.
You're not here for autographs, are you? I saw you two at the gathering. I don't understand. Why are you investigating Miss Fulwish? She's been nothing but a kind, lawful person who spreads happiness
I mean, maybe
to
in
others.
your eyes.
You heard about what happened with Sinwish Syndicate, I assume.
Then, was Miss Fulwish telling the truth?
The perpetrator left the same signature as the Herald of Death did 15 years ago.
So, did that monster really kill Mr. Polwave and Costide? 15 years and he's back? This demon? How many more lives must he take?
What a
Mr.
good
Magnus,
question.
You're one of the survivors of the incident, right?
Yes. That monster took my parents that day. But what's the Sinwish Syndicate case got to do with Miss Fulwish?
Because that Herald of Death was executed 15 years ago. That's for certain. The Sinwish Syndicate case, on the other hand, has copycat written all over it. And Fulwish is a suspect.
So, just because we're survivors, we automatically become suspects? What? Are you gonna interrogate me too?
If that's what you want, Miss Kuchiba can arrange for it later. For now, I just want to ask you a few questions about the Smiles Society.
It doesn't matter if you have a few or 100 questions. I have nothing to say to you. 15 years ago, I was left all alone in this world. The so-called relatives closed in like a pack of hyenas, their eyes fixed solely on the compensation smeared with my parents' blood. Abuse, deception, expulsion. To them, I was nothing more than a walking money bag, an eyesore, a jinx. It was the society that gave me the chance to live the life I have now.
What about the
Yes,
Sinwish
but
Syndicate then? If I recall correctly, they took care of you once. Old Polwave helped you deal with those relatives.
Listen, Mr. Ashvale, the debt I owe the Sinwish Syndicate will be paid. I will avenge them as a member of the Smile Society, as well as the Daybreak Squadron. I'll rip the Herald of Death out from the shadows in their name and see justice served. That is my duty.
You're in over your head. The new Herald of Death is very dangerous. I doubt a handful of actors like you can achieve anything substantial.
You think we're just a couple of kids playing superheroes with masks, right? Well, you're wrong. My squad mates and I aren't the easy pushovers we used to be, Mr. Ashvale. I haven't had my transformation surgery yet, but I can already power a Mechatron warrior in battle. We are real heroes here.
Boys, let's stay on topic, shall we? I just wanted to have a few words about the society.
I have nothing to say to you either, Miss Kuchiba. Neither of you are getting a word out of me on this.
Well done, Magnus. Your loyalty to the Smile Society warms our hearts.
and this just cooled my veins. All the
following
blood in my
me?
veins. Does that make sense?
Not by choice. These
I
IPC
hate this.
dogs made it clear that they intend to frame Miss Foolish. Oh, we're not going to just let
You
this
know,
slide.
it's not very hard to
Would you
try.
Look at that? The hunters become the hunted.
What does it matter? If someone's looking for a beating, we'll gladly give it to them.
You have 5 minutes. for
Kuchipa's like,
questioning.
I mean, you
make
can
it
give
count,
him a
Mr.
beating. I'm not
Ashvale.
trying to do that.
They're all yours.
She's like, by technicality, this is not in my jurisdiction.
Never expected my first miracle as a supplicant to be teaching thugs. I mean, lawful citizens, a lesson on the streets. Let's get this over with then. And if you want to join them too, Magnus, be my guest. Fair warning. I'm out of practice. If you get hurt, that's your problem.
Your fists don't hurt at all.
Mr. Ashvale, stop!
Fight to the death! Hither with holes!
Why did I not hear any of Dan Hung's lines?
Seek and you shall receive.
Eye for an eye.
Like it.
Gut says you're shady. I see through you.
There's say you're right, Axel. I think definitely listen to your gut.
We have the edge. Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
My job is to be
Definitely shady.
nosy.
Serenity is before me.
Gut says you're shady.
This is being
I
sick.
offer my
Beasts slaughter each other. Fight to the death.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ashvale. I have to stop you.
Hooray, Cinderboy! The bringer of justice!
What kind of justice are you looking for? I'm curious, Cinderborn. Why don't you tell us?
Overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt farewell.
I see through you. Eye for an eye.
Trust me. We can do anything!
Fight to the death. Eye for an eye.
Mine's the new ending!
I offer my
Beasts
Slaughter each other.
fight to the death.
It hurts. A little. But I'm happy.
I mean, come on, you have to admit that's terrifying, right, Magnus? Like,
There's something seriously wrong
there.
with you all.
Yeah, what Asheville said,
Enough.
because that's messy.
Are you really going to kill them?
No,
What's
they're trying
the
to kill
matter, Defender of
themselves.
the city? Are you scared? This is the real Phantasmoon Games, Magnus. This is the bloody truth under the mask of the Elation's game. 15 years ago, at dusk in this city, the Herald of Death tore people apart, one by one. Did he ever stop to ask even once, is it enough? I know you want to make something out of yourself, like the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and I know you want to catch the new Herald of Death and crush him like a bug, using the same methods he used against the Sinwish Syndicate. But here's the deal. It's not your duty. And the Eonic game sure isn't a TV show where you get to play the hero and save the day.
You mentioned a transformation surgery earlier. Are you saying that all society members underwent some kind of unknown modification?
That figures. I was wondering why these people looked like they felt no pain at all. Humming along merrily even as they bled. Does this have anything to do with the surgery? Nothing to say? Fine by
Do
me.
you also find the surgery
3
terrifying,
minutes
Magnus?
left. That's
Because
long enough for me to question them. Time to hurry and get some answers from these people while they're still on the ground.
that's so mean.
Hey, lackey, wake up.
Pain should not exist.
Pain exists for a very important reason, to tell us we need help.
Smile. Please smile.
Smiling when you don't
The
mean it, isn't-
laughter. Don't let it stop.
You need more than just happiness as an emotion. It's not healthy otherwise.
Those who suffer shouldn't exist.
Creepy zombies.
What the heck happened to these people?
Look at this. That's terrifying. You can't think that's
The
good for
small
people.
procedure that official members receive. They call it the happiness surgery. With a prick of the needle, no more than a mosquito's bite. The doctor puts this small thing inside your eyelids even smaller than a synesthesia beacon, and more convenient. People who have had the surgery say that it soothes all your pain and suffering, past or present. Even your body becomes stronger, and your mind clearer and more focused. A state where you can truly receive happiness.
So, you haven't had this happiness surgery yet, right?
I'm not ready yet. I've been thinking it over. But the rest of the squadron had it, and they've all become happier. They say it's the necessary step to becoming a true superhero that safeguards everyone else's happiness. If I don't do it, then do I still deserve the name Cinderborn? Mr. Ashvale? What should I do?
Think about your morality.
Surgery won't make you stronger, nor will it help you get your revenge. These guys on the floor are proof enough. Remember the hesitation and fear you feel in this moment, Magnus. If people simply erase their perception of fear and pain instead of overcoming them, then those people will never find true strength.
They don't grow like this.
I have some cleaning up to do.
Having pain helps you know something's wrong and how
So,
you might be able to fix it.
did you, pry the answers you were looking for out of them?
These people have all been
Oh, I have it on auto.
processed by
I
the
never know when I
Smile
have it on auto or
Society.
not because I never look in that corner
Heck.
till after the fact.
Who knows what method they used? It completely neutralized their ability to feel suffering and despair and gave them bodies like steel and capable of feeling pain. Say,
Steel or putty?
is this the kind of treatment that the Medical Ethics Committee would approve?
Nope.
As if. I doubt they even bothered to submit an application.
Which means Fullwish has far more dirty laundry than we initially expected. The idea was to find the Herald of Death with the leads we had. But here we are, going deeper down an increasingly scarier rabbit hole.
Judging by their voices, these followers don't seem to have any ill intentions. In fact, they sound a lot more humane than most humans. If all this has nothing to do with the Herald of Death, then it matters little to our investigation. After all, how they pursue happiness is their own choice. Wouldn't you agree?
Are you serious, Kojima?
It's only human instinct to avoid pain, right? Such avoidance doesn't go against the laws of nature, nor does it legally constitute a crime when the party involved was a voluntary participant.
Not a crime. Well, my instinct right now is telling me that this definitely has something to do with the Herald of Death.
Unfortunately, Mr. Ashvale, we need evidence to solve a case.
I'm here to follow my senses and dig up whatever's at the bottom of this. As for evidence, that's your headache. Besides, I don't think we need to turn over every stone to figure it out. If the new Herald of Death and Fullwish are connected, we'll be seeing another move soon enough. If I were her, I'd choose the brightest stage possible so this weapon could spread maximum panic.
You mean the Star Rail Fest? Madame Pearl promised that top-level security would be deployed during the fest, as well as a contingency plan, robust enough to quell any crisis.
And you are staring right at him.
According to Sunday, the crow should lead me to Blade's whereabouts.
Not
Since
Sunday.
it stopped here, that means...
Blade.
I wasn't even looking for you. Yet here you are, throwing yourself into the fray. Consider me surprised.
Are you
We
really that
haven't
shocked?
even settled the score
Several.
over the mask you stole from the Sinwish Syndicate. And now you're skulking around and following us? What's your deal?
What do you, or should I say, all of you want?
Hey, glad you recognize.
General Yao Guang of Yuchui has come
No,
to
just
this
don't.
world and is looking for you. Dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark and yellow.
Icor? I thought
In
it was
her
Ichor.
divination, you will become a slave to your own violence, bringing a catastrophic end to all. I am in that future as well. The only violence within you that comes to my mind is Shuhu,
That's fair.
the emanator of abundance who resurrected time and time again. The monster who turned planets into living beings and merged billions of people into flesh spheres.
Flesh
The
spheres.
Xianzhou fears
Sounds
that he is using your body to resurrect himself.
Can I just say, ever think of like some of those things that are like, what's a video game you would want to visit in real, if you could like teleport into a video game? And almost always, I think not HSR, because every single planet has some like insane hijinks that I think seem terrifying to me. And I'm just like, ooh. Yikes, I cannot. Like, let's see here. Like, how the eons work and all that seems terrifying. I feel like I'd feel safer if I was in Mondstadt. In Genshin. And then I wouldn't want to be in Zenless either, because you know what? Actually, Pacopia, maybe Pacopia actually. Maybe Paralives, because that's just a Life Sims game and not much would change. Except I guess maybe the city, and it feels a bit more aesthetic. And maybe I could earn money by collecting herbs and rocks and stuff. And doing really mediocre paintings that eventually get better. Because I think when you start off, you can sell your paintings even though they aren't really that good. Actually, I can't remember. Was it Sims or Paralives that had like really bad art at level 1 that you could still sell for a pretty decent profit? Excuse me. Like, I'm pretty sure for me, a canvas would be more expensive than my artwork. All to say, I'm not good at art. I can, by technicality, I can use paint. but like my avatar and most of my avatars that I've used, aside from like my very first one, were drawn by me in the first one, I no longer use because I didn't realize, but apparently it's AI, so I didn't want to support that. Anywho, all that to say, yeah, this just reinforces my theory of this is not a game I would want to ever be teleported into. Maybe Paniconi? Because, I mean, I don't know. It might not be too awful compared to what we already have in our world. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. being a dreamweaver or something. I don't know. Anyways. I don't know. Or whatever their equivalent of like an engineer is. But anyways. Anywho, let's continue. Sorry, I got like so off track. I was just like, could not imagine being in this world. It seems terrifying.
Oh my.
When did Don
Things
Hong
are
ever
getting a little
kill her?
heated. Should I get you both slushies?
Thank you.
I'll pass.
So much tension.
While
They're like
General Yao
exes.
Guang's divination may foretell a death battle between us, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the only interpretation. My experiences on the Express have shown me time and time again that even fates set in stone aren't entirely immovable. I have no intention of getting into a quarrel with you, but I need to make sure that the presence of the Stellaron hunters won't endanger my companions or the future of this planet. Thus, I must know your purpose here, Blade. What has Destiny's Slave written in your script?
He
What
stated
did
this
Elio
trip
say?
would be connected to death.
Should I congratulate
Lol.
you?
Blade always looking for death.
Much obliged. In my experience, it's best not to get your hopes up too soon. Prophecies rarely unfold the way you expect. However, the General's divination isn't entirely baseless. Ever since my arrival here, I have been feeling restless. There's another power here beckoning me.
Is there another form of abundance in the world besides you?
Perhaps there is more than one.
Are you referring to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Elixir Seekers?
Something far more dangerous.
Do they have support from other factions?
Unclear.
As such, I'll keep an eye on you until everything settles. Just like you did in the past. That's as far as I'll go.
Did you two just agree to some weird collaboration before me?
I'll leave that matter in your hands, Silver Wolf.
I don't get it. That good-for-nothing detective didn't even blink an eye before selling us out to Pearl. And you still plan on working with him?
There are things only he can get done.
Hey, you two! Why the long faces? On land blessed by the Master of Elation, frowning is bad manners. Come on, smile! Whether you're hungry or full, poor or rich, the laughter is with you. Would you be interested in
What?
learning about our
You know-
Research Society of Happy Smiles?
This, I can't tell if this feels more culty or like people trying to reach out for you to join their church, which I mean, I don't know what that says about anything, but like yikes. Also, I think her outfit really cute. Would kind of want to wear that. I don't have anything like it, but I think it's really cute though.
Thank you, but I'll pass. Another one. How many people have been talking to us about happiness today?
Well, 6 exactly. Locals say ever since the Sinwish Syndicate case, this research society of happy smiles has exploded in size.
Of course they have.
That gang's fall left a power vacuum, and the Research Society of Happy Smiles filled it like a fast-growing fungus. Even those who were once resistant or indifferent got swept up in it.
I think I'm starting to get a better picture now. Is this, by any chance, tied to what you're preparing to do in the Phantasmoon games?
What were you planning to do in this Sunday?
Not only me. It might also be tied to the ominous fate General Yao Guang warned about. The one looming over this world. A few days ago, when I used the tuning power to help her intervene at SparksyCon, I caught a strange sound echoing in people's minds.
A strange sound?
Share with the class.
Yes.
We can't all hear into people's
Cheerful,
minds.
happy laughter echoing in their heads.
Sounds kinda creepy. Like, non-ending laughter. Not gonna lie. That screams like danger, danger in my mind. Maybe that's just me, but like, that's kinda terrifying.
Oh, without those gangsters, this street's much cleaner now.
But there is such a thing as organized crime that can actually help deal with some things. Not to necessarily say that I like that that's a thing, but also I don't like that this is currently a thing, so I don't know what to say. Anyways,
The so-called voice of Aha those society recruiters claim to hear? Could the Joy Seeker truly be so passionate about universal redemption?
Whatever that is, it's not Aha's laughter.
How do you know?
From the moment I set foot on this street, I've been using my tuning ability to sense the residents' minds. Miss Tingyun, allow me to correct you. Those connected to the Research Society of Happy Smiles number not 6, but 42. Each of them carries the same sound. Identical laughter, looping endlessly like a broken record.
You know, Sunday, I feel like I underestimated your well, actually, I don't know, did I? I was about to say I feel like I underestimated his mental fortitude, because if I heard that, I'd be running for the hills. I'm not dealing with that. But also, he was planning to take on the sins of every single person in Penacony and everywhere else, just so that way they could all live out their happy dreams. And, you know, it is better to live in reality and be grounded. But also, I really do commend him for being willing to take on the burden of everybody's issues to try and give them happiness. Though he went about it the wrong way. I still think it's kind of interesting. And he has a lot of mental fortitude that I feel like I forget sometimes.
Mind control? Or something worse?
Excuse me.
Are you trying to say that this is tied to the Harmony?
My apologies. I dare not make such wild assumptions.
I mean...
No, this isn't the work of any tuner. It feels like a barrier, born from the human mind itself, to numb the unbearable pain it cannot endure.
You know, I think it's valid of Tingyun to ask. Especially considering Sunday would probably know best, at least in this regard.
Like a worn-out tape recorder hidden deep in the subconscious, repeating the same thing over and over. I am happy, I am happy.
So,
Creepy.
whose divine
Red
handiwork is
flags.
this supposed to be now?
Alarms blaring.
Wherever this laughter comes from, causing so many people to self-deceive in perfect unison while enduring pain is well beyond the capabilities of a mere charitable group. Beneath these calm waters, the undercurrents are far more turbulent than anyone imagines.
The bad news just keeps coming. Dan Heng's gone off on his own, and Madame Yao's completely vanished. Can you still sense her?
The bird I entrusted to General Yao Guang has seemingly gone silent. I can't share its vision
why.
anymore. I can't even feel her thoughts through it.
But that does mean that his birds can travel with her, right? Even though she has like the temporal issue. That seems pretty useful, honestly.
But I know it hasn't faded. That means she's still in this world somewhere.
Let's pray she returns soon, with some news to pierce through all this fog. Otherwise, this Arcadia built on happiness will crumble fast and fall into the abyss.
After some time, you and March pay a visit to the author of the Fluffy.
Blurry QR cult.
I forgot we were even with March,
That's an
honestly.
unusual name.
Why would the author of Fluffy Across the Blue have such a pen name?
Who knows? Maybe the author's eyes went blurry after too much drawing? He's a two-dimension city horse. Honestly, I'd say 1/2.
You're taking it a bit too literally. But it's not impossible. Someone who can draw something that cute must have a warm, gentle heart. I heard the Fluffy's been running for half a year in a magazine. At first, it wasn't very popular in Plain Arcadia. But after that memory bubble movie, A Holy Grail Stay Night, Old Odie produced, became a massive hit. The Astral Express's adventure stories spread far and wide, and the Fluffy started gaining popularity.
So it's because of the Holy Grail War. I can't say war, apparently. Keep on saying war. War. And I'm like, that's not a word.
Now the latest chapter, The Sacred Flames Return, Amphorius' creation, is sold out everywhere. This cult sure knows a lot about our journey. Must be a galactic fan of the Express crew.
I guess so. Okay. Another... Okay, my eyes. Sorry. Another villain, perhaps? We just gained another loyal fan. I still think we deserve royalties, though. I mean, yeah, where's our check?
Royalties? You're being way too opportunistic. It's a comic where we're the protagonists. Someone's giving us free publicity. Can't you cut them a little slack?
But our money. They're making money off of our likeness too, though.
According to the address the Perlux employee gave us, it looks like we've arrived at a familiar place.
For such a small place, Dovebrook District is really full of hidden talents.
Turn left at the first intersection, then turn right, go straight for 200 meters. Wait, this is the Furbobo Weekly newspaper?
Wait, I don't think I ever noticed, but look at how cute the little, sign is. That's so adorable.
Oh, don't tell me the author of the Fluffy is actually a Furbo. No wonder he rarely shows his face.
March, that seems a little mean.
Come on, let's go upstairs.
Research Society of Happy.
The Fluffy goes puff, puff, puff. Pom-poms for extra fluffy stuff.
That's so cute. The Helix. That is one day I'm dealing with.
Just come in.
She's so silly.
Let me guess. Your next line is, why are you here?
It's you. Why are you here? I won't say anything then.
Miss Nihilux, why are you here?
March.
What's the problem? I'm the magazine's founder, its president, and its editor-in-chief. It's only logical that I'd be sitting here.
A million? President
Editor-in-chief.
Nihilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages for months. If it weren't for the money, who'd risk their necks being a tabloid journalist, sneaking photos of the bigwigs on the Astral Express? A boss who doesn't pay wages has no right to sit here. We belong in the underworld.
Well, you know, in
Idiots.
fairness,
Without me,
not getting
we'd
any
all
pay.
been locked up in some Department of Aberration Defense painting prison long
You know,
ago.
also in
And you
fairness,
still
keeping
have
them
the
out of
gall to
jail.
demand wages from your savior. Have you ever heard of the sensational serial thief case, Phantom Furbomorph? It happened in the year 1996 of the Arcadian calendar.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have talked back. I'm sorry for being born a Furbo. Beep boop. Even if you've got dirt
These
on us,
poor babies.
making us work for free is way too ridiculous. We've had enough. We've overthrown the boss. We've got a new president now. Please stand up for us.
Welcome, Nameless. Furbo Hop Hot requires a reservation. Rumors are 10,000 credits apiece, and if you're looking to hire a hitman, just head right down the hall to the storeroom. Oh, or maybe you came to meet the brilliant, charming, and universally adored blurry QR cult. Well then, truth be told, that person is actually...
We really should. I can't read. I'll take time, and I still will mess up the order of the words. We should really be charging royalties.
Who could it be?
Uh-huh. Cut it out. Who could it be? Fulbert... For Bullets you? March, are you moonlighting as a comic artist behind my back?
Even more non-existent memories. What are you even talking about?
That's crazy.
Once you rule out all the wrong answers, only one truth remains.
Detective Conan!
The only one here who can actually draw is you, Nihilux. Your blurry QR cult.
I love Detective Conan, and hearing references of it is incredible. Also, I need to catch up on the story. I'll probably try and do that soonish. Also, I had planned to stream yesterday, but I don't think I ever said why I couldn't. I realized that I had forgotten that I had evening plans with a friend. And I had, and then I was with my dad longer than I expected, during the daytime. Trying to, do basically maintenance around my place, so, like, installing a thermostat that I've had for months but didn't know how to switch out, and didn't have the tools to switch out, but now I do, and also, talking about budgeting and a few other things around the place, along with water and, water purity of my drinking water and all this other stuff. So that ended up taking a lot longer than I expected, along with making dinner and breakfast and lunch and all that stuff. I had not nearly enough time to stream, so I didn't end up streaming yesterday, but I figured I would be able to stream today. That said, I still only have 2-ish hours left, so I'm gonna try and stream as much as I can until I have to leave, because I also have a dinner tonight that I didn't know about until, or I didn't realize was today until later. Sorry, got a notification.
You saw right through me. As a reward for seeing through my disguise, how about an autograph or a photo? Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Nihilux. You can also call me by my pen name, Blurry QR Cult.
Aw, no wonder you were tagging along back at Perlux Tower, acting like you knew us so well. Wait. This blurry QR cult persona isn't a fake too, is it?
Probably not.
Identity is just a mask and a body. Real or fake, it's all in how you see it. At the very least, for now, there's no other blurry QR cult around who
At
could
least
show
for
up
now.
at Star Rail Fest for a live signing
I love
and
that.
hype
For now.
up the Astral Express, right?
So, you already know why we're here.
Just a little deduction, that's all. The news about Star Rail Fest is already everywhere online. Knowing how that perfectionist Madame Pearl operates, she's definitely pulling strings to make your collaboration a success. Naturally, having me step in was part of her plan.
If that's the case, will you...
That said, I'll have to respectfully decline.
Why?
Not to brag, but Fluffy Across the Blue is ridiculously popular in this world. If tickets weren't limited, the line would wrap around the planet twice and a half. That's not a signing event, but a public execution, right?
I mean...
yeah, that does sound
guess
pretty
that's
horrifying.
fair. So, when's the next update? So, when do I get my new form? You've made quite a fortune on our adventures, haven't you? When's the next update?
Could be tomorrow, could be next month, but definitely not today.
So tell me, Miss Nihilux, do you really have the right to refuse us? You've used the crew's likenesses and adventure experiences without permission. Surely you owe us some form of compensation.
Why are we talking about this all of a sudden?
Because you owe
Today,
us.
on behalf of the entire Astral Express crew, for your violation of our publicity rights, emotional damages, and lost wages, I hereby demand
Demand.
1.6 billion credits.
That's a lot of credits.
How did you work that out?
Believe it or not, I don't have a single coin on me right now.
How?
That's impossible. Just your royalties alone should have made you rich.
Due to, unknown circumstances, my luck with money hasn't been great. But I get what this is really about. You're not only after cash, are you? I'll show up at Star Rail Fest. Is that good enough for you?
Then it's settled. Thank you, Colt.
That said, I also hope the two of you, as the original inspirations, will take some time to familiarize yourselves with Fluffy Across the Blue before attending the exhibition, so you won't be caught off guard by fans' questions.
What do you mean?
Time to attend Miss Nilux's class. Please follow me.
Okay.
Miss Nilux's mini class is officially in session. If you have any questions, feel free to ask at any time.
Miss Colt, why did you pick the Astral Express as the theme for your comic?
Well, I'm all about realism, but sadly, my previous works like Acheron's Godslay, Galaxy Ranger Saga, and dozens of others all got cancelled.
But those sound so
If
cool.
you hadn't beaten Iron Tomb and boosted its popularity, this one would have been cancelled too. Let's not ask sad questions, all right?
Sorry.
All right, pay attention. The cute little critter in the center of the image is Baseball Raccoon, the main character of Fluffy Across the Blue. Just recently, March Bunny and Woof Woof Dawn found him in a trash can. At that moment, a terrifying monster is causing havoc on the space station. It tries to spit fire at Baseball Raccoon, but the flames don't burn through the trash can. Instead, it sets the trash on fire, and the stench knocks the monster out.
Huh.
Miss Colt, why is he the protagonist?
Readers today value immersion, and a character who has no memory of their past is, of course, the best choice.
I don't know anything about my past either.
Yeah, like,
so
we
why
have...
didn't you pick me?
Let's see here. We have March, who lost her memory, Danhan, who was reborn, and then Trailblazer, who also lost their memory.
Even though Little Raccoon joined the Express the latest, he's left behind so many stories across different worlds that there are even rumors in the Lawfus prison about him beating up alien life forms.
Thank you.
With
Thank you very
material
much.
this crazy, not making it the main character? I might disagree, but Aha absolutely wouldn't.
So, March, I give you the protagonist role for a day. Miss Colt, well said. Well, that's the reality of casting for you.
Stick to being the Baseball Raccoon, okay? I don't need special treatment.
March, the Fluffy is just a comic. Outside of this, the author and the readers, every character in this world, aren't we all the protagonists of our own lives?
Well said.
That sounds so
What a
passionate, Miss
smooth
Colt.
talker.
I totally get it now.
And so, the unruly Baseball Raccoon, the quiet Woof Woof Dawn, and the lively March Bunny formed a trio everyone loves.
Actually, I have a question too.
What's the question? Why are they Why are they all small animals? Well, because cuteness.
Ever since I got punched in the face by sales numbers, I've grasped a universal truth. In today's world, fluffy, cute animals aren't always a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, that's fair.
Seriously? Even I feel like I can't compete with Pom Pom's cuteness.
I mean...
Designing the senior members of the crew took some work. After defeating the monster, Baseball Raccoon accepted an invitation from the other fluffy animals and boarded the Fluffy. Here, the protagonist meets 3 big animals with distinct personalities. First, the adorable and universally loved conductor, Pom Pom. Beside them is the elegant navigator, Miss Hime-Cat.
I know!
Hime-Cat.
That's Hime-Cat! Her original inspiration is Himeko.
I'm aware,
Oh,
Mark.
please don't tell her!
Awesome. Your taste in naming is...
And the big brown dog on the other side, see? His name will shock you. That's right, he's...
Mr. Yang!
Mr. Yang? No fictionalized name for him?
Just Mr. Yang.
Why?
Your taste in naming is indeed extraordinary.
Anyway, the 6 fluffy little creatures boarded the Fluffy Express and set off on their journey. As for the plot, it's pretty much the same as what you've all experienced, just with a bit of artistic tweaking to suit plain Arcadia's audience.
How much tweaking we're talking about? A bit? Artistic tweaking?
If you don't stitch in a few local elements, no one's going to be interested. In the comic world, which is even more cutthroat than the Phantasmoon games, if you don't cater to the reader's tastes, it's nearly impossible to survive. Once upon a time, great comic artists had the luxury of 100 chapters to build things up. Now, if you don't hook readers within 100 pages, you're done.
Oof.
Readers today are hard to
That sounds
please,
about right.
and authors have to come up with ever more shocking and sensational material. Doesn't this remind you of the Phantasmoon games?
I guess, yeah.
Looks like you're all familiar with the characters from the Fluffy. Now, let me talk about some of the creative challenges I'm facing.
Oh, I'm not wearing my glasses in my defense. I can't see here. I just moved it in. Okay. Pursuit of happiness. Isn't happiness spelled with an I? So why is it with a Y here? Like, it's genuine. Look at it, like, right beneath it. Okay. Dream Eater. Okay. Ooh, wait. Cool. Okay. Let's, I think, finish the convo with Nihilux, and then we might switch over to Zenless after that.
So, what do you see on the fluffy stands?
It's him turned into a cute little animal.
Seems about right. A little raccoon. A pirated version of me. A funny version of me.
Yes, this is the character, and you're the inspiration behind him. But even for someone as interesting as you, there are many backstories that readers don't care about, don't want to know, or don't feel obliged to understand.
Sounds very accurate.
A comic artist's job is to capture the most interesting parts and present them to the readers. The cute and clever one is March Bunny. The unruly but reliable one is Baseball Raccoon. This is what we call a concrete archetype paired with an abstract character. And the abstract side of a character will only be further simplified in the eyes of the readers. So, how do you think the readers across the universe view you nameless?
Hard to say. Passerby, bullies, heroes?
Don't underestimate your influence. Your heroic deeds and accomplishments drew my attention, and your demeanor gave me inspiration for the character in the fluffy. But while the hero identity boosts the character's popularity, it also becomes a limitation. That's why the little animals in the fluffy have to defeat even more powerful villains and keep upping the ante to get more applause from the audience. In turn, the reader's perceptions and expectations constrain the character's growth. If he acts out of line, the popularity will crash. If he can't come up with new ideas or grow stronger, the audience will soon lose interest in the comic. Unfortunately, the creation of Fluffy Across the Blue is now stuck at this very awkward bottleneck. Honestly, after drawing comics for so long, I've pretty much run out of ideas. Hundreds of Amber eras ago, people would laugh out loud just from seeing a cat do a backflip.
I think that's so pretty
To
cute.
get the same kind of enthusiastic reaction, you'd probably need to have that cat fight a Mechatron in a one-on-one showdown in Perlux Tower.
You know,
Although
I
the
guess I can
fluffy
believe
specials are
that.
selling like crazy, doing side stories without progressing the main plot isn't a long-term solution. Ever since all the gossip memo keepers I hired got wiped out in Amphorius, my source of intel's been drying up fast.
Well, I mean,
But if someone from the Astral Express could quietly feed me a few juicy insider secrets from the fantasy
I was gonna say, I mean, you have the sources right here in front of you.
Reaction when the next chapter drops. Whoa! Does blurry QR code have a time machine or what? Oh, that'd totally save the Fluffy's future sales. After all, my little Furbo crew already works for you. Just have them slip me a copy of the Phantasmoon Games press release. Let's call it buying your exclusive adaptation rights. We'll do a 50-50 split.
Sure. Sold. Deal. I'll have to think about it.
I've already figured out how to spend the royalties. First, I'll buy Pom Pom 10 new outfits, then get Himeko a brand new coffee machine. And after that...
All right, since we've got the profit split sorted, looks like my creative block won't last much longer. Just wait for my appearance at Star Rail Fest. Star Rail Fest, a grand event that gathers millions of eyes and an inordinate amount of wish power. And under all that attention, the dark forces coveting the Master of Elation's blessing are bound to surface. Heroes and devils dancing together in plain Arcadia. Tell me, is there a better source of inspiration than that? My hero, don't let us down.
Meanwhile, at Graphia Academy.
A supplicant is the master of wish power, but wish power can also become the shackles that bind the supplicant, forcing them to fulfill its desires. Love and hatred are alike. Dependence resembles fear. What commands wish power isn't only love, but also hatred. Thank you. These notes will really be a big help to him.
Good. I'm so glad to be of help. For generations, many members of our family have attempted to enter the Phantasmoon Games, hoping to rely on the Aeon's immense power to lift the curse afflicting the Graphia bloodline. Some came close to the mask, but could only watch as history passed them by. Others wore it, only to fail in the end. That was until 400 years ago, when your great-great-grandfather Hero won the Phantasmoon Games and successfully gained an audience with Aha.
I heard Hero and I thought it was spelled the other way.
The family's curse was not broken. In his notes he wrote, just as the god of destruction cannot cradle a bouquet,
very pretty scenic
so
books
too
that they
is the
have
god of
in their
elation
library.
powerless against a curse.
And
Such
very
is the
pretty art,
cycle.
which I mean
Cause and
makes sense considering where this is.
Father, are you wondering what it was that healed me?
Aw, what is that
I know you're
behind her?
keeping something from me. But I don't care what cured you 15 years ago. As long as you're alive, I can wait until the day you're ready to tell me. Still, as a father, there are things I must say, even if you don't want to hear them. As an artist, I'm fascinated by fleeting lives. How they struggle, they suffer, and in doing so, reveal a brilliance worthy of time's memory. But as a father, I can't stand by and
Wait. I need to re-listen to this part. You know, if you have played past 4.1 and into like 4.4, this sentence, we should have seen so much from this sentence.
as an artist, I'm fascinated by fleeting lives. How they struggle, they suffer, and in doing so, reveal a brilliance worthy of time's memory.
Man, things you realize after the fact.
Watch my daughter walk into tragedy. I bless you to be a hero, to welcome the same end as Akivili. Those are words I could never speak.
The road ahead is shrouded by uncertainty, and that's why someone must take the first step, to trailblaze a path others can follow.
I can't stop you, even though every part of me wishes you'd stay. But this is your choice, my daughter's choice. All I can do is stand by you quietly and pray you'll come back safely. Do you still remember the bedtime story I used to tell? They say there was once a princess in the sky. Day and night she painted in her celestial garden, untouched by the joys and sorrows of the mortal world. One night, a thunderous sound echoed from her painting. Curious, she stepped inside. through seas of flowers, across mountains, until she reached the world's edge. There stood an ancient tower, so tall it pierced the heavens, so vast it seemed to hold the universe itself.
Climbing the endless staircase, the princess reached the summit, and from there she saw the world beyond her garden. In the distance, she heard cries, the voices of people burning in raging fire.
That doesn't sound like a
tower of infinity.
Wait, was this a bedtime story?
Graphia to walk the mortal realm. With a single stroke of her brush, she brought forth 1,000 Imaginae, turning the tide against destruction. To go where there are cries, to go where there are flames. That is the origin of our family name, Murata.
Oh, you know, that makes a bit more sense on why he told her at a young
interpretation
age.
of our ancestor's name, Graphia,
Like,
is also
this
the hope
is
I
pretty
place
dark
in you.
for like a kid's story.
Himiko,
But if it's
whatever choice
her
you make,
family name, I guess that does make sense.
if this is truly what you want, then
I
go.
thought he was talking about like a kid's story that
Use
he
those
used to tell
steps
her
blazed upon
as like a
trails
bedtime story.
to paint the world as you see it.
But if it's like a family story, I guess that does make sense.
Thank you, Dad. By the way, how's your health? You haven't picked up any bad habits like smoking or drinking while I was away, have you?
As the Dean of Graphia Academy, I still have to set a good example for my students. It's just, my tendinitis keeps acting up. My herniated disc is getting worse. Himeko, how long will you be staying?
Where is this coming from?
At least until the lunar cycle shifts. I'll stay here in plain Arcadia until then.
I see. If only the Phantom Moon could stay full forever. Himeko, safe travels on the trails ahead.
Oh my gosh, this just does not end! What are these never-ending cutscenes?
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Foolish TV.
It's like, we'll stop after we finish talking to Nihilux, and then we'll stop after we talk to dear old Dad.
The Star Rail Fest exhibition venue funded by Pearlux Corp and constructed by Turbogen Heavy Industries has officially been completed.
I feel like it never ends.
Thanks to modern imagenesis technology,
I'm not gonna lie,
it took only a day for the
it is
Skyline's
kind of
lookout
exciting
pods
that they're
to
gonna
take
have
on
a speed up button. I don't know if I'll use it, but I am happy that we have that.
Starting today, the Lookout Cloud Line is officially opening up its stop for the Star Rail Fest exhibition areas.
Excuse me.
The exhibition areas opening on day 1 include the Bellavog area, Sinjolafu area, and Penacony area, showcasing the legendary adventures of the Astral Express. The Infurious area, which is currently under construction, will open in due course.
Oh.
For this event, Pearlux cordially invites several crew members of the
I wonder if
Astral
one of the
Express
next maps
to
will be
visit and
that.
be interviewed, including the Trailblazer, who recently joined the Phantom Moon Games as a supplicant.
That is certainly something to look forward to. I heard Pearlux has also invited Blurry QR Culp, the author of Fluffy Across the Blue, for a signing session. It'll be the first time the author reveals their true face in public.
An exhibition to gather wish power. Now that's an interesting scheme. Leave it to Pearl to come up with such a bizarre idea.
Well, that is Pearlux for Pearlux's forte. This arrangement works out well for both parties.
Pearl is also mobilizing Pearlux's resources to promote us.
When I talked with Pearl, I shared with her the idea of becoming a sail. advancing and retreating together. This collaboration could truly bring out the best of our respective strengths.
Sometimes I wonder if Jade invited us here with the intention of giving her colleagues a winning edge in the Phantom Moon games.
For Pearl, this Ionic game is probably also a good opportunity to observe and study the way we operate.
Though, compared to our usual opponents, this Intellitron executive is a surprisingly rational decision maker.
Well, I mean,
Her
Intellitron.
proposal for cooperation seems more trustworthy than most.
Intellitron.
It's not rationality that concerns me. It's the irrational factors.
You mean the new Herald of Death?
Exactly. News of the Dovebrook bloodbath has already blown up online. The Department of Aberration Defense tried to clamp down on the rumors, but plenty of people are still linking it to the Herald of Death from 15 years ago. With such a large crowd gathering there, this exhibition could very well become a target for the new Herald of Death.
Pearl must have contingency plans for situations like this, right?
Maybe where's the ace up her sleeve? It could be the detective who passed by.
That old guy? No way!
March, that's so mean!
Whatever Pearl has planned, we must consider the possibility that the Herald of Death might attack the venue. We won't just be there to showcase the Astral Express to the people of this world. We'll also need to stay on high alert for any suspicious activity.
It's about time. You should get going.
Just us? Aren't you coming with us, Mr. Yang? What about Dun Hung and Sunday? All right, let's get going.
Someone's got to stay behind on the express to keep the conductor company and be ready for any emergencies that pop up.
I guess that does make sense.
You guys have fun out there, but stay safe. Contact me right away if anything comes up.
What about Dun Hung and Sunday?
They're both out on a mission with General Yao Guang. Don Hung is tracking Blade's whereabouts, while Sunday is working with Miss Ting Yun. Both of them are tied up. Looks like they won't be able to make it to the exhibition this time.
Alright. Let's get going then.
Looks like the heavy burden of documenting our travels falls on yours truly once again.
Oh, March.
I'll make sure to snap tons of pics so I can tell you guys all about the exhibition when we get back. Star Rail Fest, here we come.
When the heart changes,
And we have been released from never-ending cutscenes. We'll be pulling. They look so gorgeous. Okay, and then with this, I think it's about time to switch over to Zenless. Who is texting me? Oh, my parents. About dinner tonight. That moment I'm like hitting F2 like so much. I'm just like, hello? Come on. Guess I wasn't technically loaded though. So maybe that's why. That's just special, please.
Hang tight. It'll be ready in a jiffy.
I love how they change the animations. It's so nice.
I'm always ready to deploy a delicious meal. Just give the word. Roar! Mr. Roar is rooting for you at full volume! Getting pretty late
Yeah,
out there.
they weren't kidding. They said they'd sneak me a good one, and I guess they really did. Thank you, Lycon. Hey, Corn. Okay. Let's see here. If I complete Notorious Hunt and Hollow Zero. But not the shortened version. Maybe not fully. But I can at least do Notorious Hunt just fine.
Rested near.
Zero! Be gone!
Quickly, let me show you how it's done. Don't look straight at the moon.
Treasure doesn't shine brightest. Lies do. Keep up the assault.
There it is.
Oh wait, what am I supposed to do?
Here to assist. Take this. Amateurs. I'll save ya. At your service.
What's your honor really worth?
A deep clean.
What's up?
Treasure doesn't shine brightest. Prostrate yourself before the abyss.
don't get.
I'm not opposed to work. I'll bite your throat out. Stand still.
Flames fade, ashes remain.
Elena!
Treasure doesn't shine brightest. Lie still.
Beautiful. Oh. Cool. Heck yeah. See, that's all the, not jade, what is it, tape collection? Okay. Keep forgetting he was not for quest in Zenless. I'll do this another day. Let's start this. Or not start, but like let's continue this before
One of a kind, brand new experience.
This is gonna take a lot more time, I think, than the snap event. I think the snap event can probably be done in a day, and I don't think this can. Please, the beach coming to us. Ready to head out? Let me give you a quick introduction to Beachcoming. Ready? There are preparations to make before heading out to the beach and combing it. Also, can I just say, I'm so excited because I'm about to get to the beach as well, so this is like kind of funny how it works out. Select your beachcombing character here. Looks like I'm the one going this time. Choose the beachcombing gear. Looks basic this time. And then let's start. Move your agent close to various sea materials to collect them into your inventory. The tide has washed plenty of sea materials ashore. Catch as many as you can before the time runs out. Stacked wooden boxes cannot be cleared by beachcombing tools. Agents will be blocked when colliding with them. Fever, ignore all obstacles, and speed up and pick up range are both increased. Last 10 seconds. Continuously catching materials will get you energized and enter fever state. Active skill, spawn 2 items ahead with random effects. Cool.
Ready for a massive haul? Found something new. I'll be taking that. Strike while the iron's hot.
Wow. Time runs almost up. I don't know what the time is because I was not looking at it. Oh, 4 seconds. Less than that.
See
No.
what I'm capable of now.
Wipeout. Heck yeah. You're back. How is the beachcombing experience? Not bad. What a haul. Yes, the manager and I have already gone through our haul. We should have enough materials to keep this shop running today. Awesome. And once we add in whatever Miss Sigrid brings back, we'll have more than enough materials to open the shop today. Speaking of which, where is Miss Sigrid? Sigrid. Her? Oh, there she is. She's back already. Sigrid comes jogging over from beachcombing area and joins the others. Sorry, I'm late. That was quite a haul, Lady Lucy and Belle. Of course. But Sigrid, why did he come back empty-handed? That's true. Lady Lucy, you won the match. After we split up, I headed further down on the coast and searched for quite a while, but there wasn't a single exposed stretch of beach. There was no sign of any appropriate materials either, and the waves were incredibly rough. After I finished searching the area, it was almost time to meet up, so I headed back. No other beachcombing areas available? So what you're saying is, we're stuck working this one stretch of beach every time we need to gather materials? It won't really affect operations, but the variety and quantity of materials might still be a bit limited. Anyway, let's just stick to the plan and get things done. It's almost opening time, so we should focus on finishing the job properly. I think so too. Let's ask later if there are any other areas. Sorry, Lady Lucy and Belle. You trusted me so much, but I came back empty-handed. If I get another chance, I won't let it end like this again. Alright. Let's just blame Mother Nature for this one. No need to beat yourself up over it, Sigrid. Alright. I'll put in double the effort in both operations and sales. Lady Lucy, please watch my performance closely. Let the results speak for themselves. With the proxy here, there's probably no reason to worry. Let's see what Secret's got. Let's open for business. Let's get this operation off the ground. I'll handle the selling, choosing the materials, and crafting. I'll count on you for that. Check it out. Looks like the order requirements just got easier. This is the effect of basic techniques. Unleashing your active skill also triggers all basic technique effects one extra time. Use it as much as you can.
We will finish with this move.
In the pause menu, you can check the skill effects of your current character. Use character skills at just the right moment to keep your business running smoother than ever. Let's keep the operation running. Didn't we already go through a tutorial? Okay, let's go. It's an effect that boosts 3-color order earnings. Let's go with this. The AP customer has arrived. They'll come with extra requirements.
Things just got harder. Excellent.
50,000 in revenue. That's the target for this run. Okay, I see. Next. Core strategy, completing particular orders, acquiring random bits for taking. Core strategy revolves around completing single color orders. Oh, I was like trying to count these in my head. I'm like, that's 2, that's 2, that's 2. Okay. Okay, cool. Submit. Very pretty. If possible, I want it to be more than just a souvenir, but something truly worth appreciating.
We will finish with this move.
What a good. Okay, I think that should be fine.
We will finish with this move. An order of this scale. Just leave it to me.
Pretty. Solid materials, refined craftsmanship. Honestly, it's a work of art that that's just a hair below EOS. I keep on choosing not the single color order, trying to choose the tricolor things. Oh, nice.
Tactics executed.
Dang.
Mission accomplished. I trust expectations were met.
Bit under. That's a wrap on today's business. Great work, everyone. I did a quick check on revenue. We've successfully reached our initial target. Not bad at all, but Lucy, you're not happy with the results? Not exactly. It's just that today's opening hours were longer than I expected. Looking at the sales data, it's probably because the prices per craft item was on the low side due to the lower grade materials. Meaning, we could have done this faster and better. If I'd found a better beachcombing area earlier, maybe things would have turned out differently today. So it seems it was still my fault. It's not your fault, Sigurd. The environment is just something we can't control. But... No buts! Talon, you're way too hung up on this. I already said it. This was a team effort, so if anything didn't go as planned, it's on all of us equally. That's right. That's right. And sure, there were a few minor hiccups, but we still hit our sales target. So, the secret, you don't need to beat yourself up over it. If you all say so, I'll try to accept. Thank you, everyone. Now we're talking. Manager, let's go find Teresa and ask her if there are any beachcombing areas with higher value materials. I don't want to spend the next few days scrounging around on this tiny little beach for materials. I agree. Let's head to the reception and find her. Alright, let's head out. As for minding the shop, Lolo, we're going to need you to hold things down for a while we're gone. I got this. Oh my gosh, I need a nap.
In any case, our guest safety and overall experience are at stake. I'd appreciate it if you could resolve this as quickly as possible.
Oh, don't worry. You can put your mind at ease. Our team has undergone the finest professional training available.
The way you're
no matter what
talking
we're
does
dealing
not
with,
put my mind
we'll
at
have it
ease.
sorted out in no time.
Ask about the situation. Ask who the man is.
Therese, we wanted to ask you something, but I just heard you mention safety. Did something happen? Huh? Why are you all here? No need to worry. Everything's under control. We discovered some abnormal issues earlier, but I've already hired professionals to take care of them.
Am I not a professional that could have taken care of it?
I'll leave it to you, Mr. Favko.
There is not a part of me that trusts them. Sorry to say.
Abnormal issues? Therese, that doesn't exactly sound like everything's under control.
Friends of the manager? No need to worry. I'm Favko, GM of Typhos Security, hired by the resort to fix the abnormal title conditions.
Are you part of the reason
Typhos Security. An impressive sounding name. However, you sound arrogant, and your overbearing attitude does not inspire trust. As security director,
well said,
I will be watching you closely.
You? You think you can just waltz in here with some made-up title and question my professionalism?
Analyze the problem.
Wow. He's actually questioning secrets credentials and security? But abnormal title conditions. Is that why the area Sigrid visited was closed off? We don't have proof yet, but if these waters were stable for so long and suddenly started acting up, the nearby hollow has to be involved somehow. Mr. Favko, you don't exactly strike me as a hollow specialist. Are you sure you've got this under control?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean, young lady? Wait, how do you know the hollow's involved? Oh, I get it now. You're all trying to make me look bad, aren't you?
We're not trying anything. You're just looking bad.
Do you even know what professional means? Take a look. Business license, audit records, commission success rates. I've got the paperwork to prove it. Any more questions?
I mean, I can almost guarantee we're still better, but sure. Go for it.
I understand your eagerness to demonstrate your qualifications. However, from a professional standpoint, none of the documents you have presented have any relevance to responding to or resolving Hollow-related incidents.
Well said.
You know, Manager, the way she speaks is growing on me.
What? Got something to say? Cat your tongue.
Wait, Manager. To be fair, Mr. Favko's team had already resolved part of the issue. The beach where we can gather crafting materials only reopened because of their work. Before that, the beach near the Hollow was so unstable that people couldn't safely set foot there.
Interesting.
But if this is the only place we can gather materials, there's no way the shop will make enough to fund the bonfire party, right?
What's with the rush? You seem to know a thing or two about the Hollows yourself, so you should know these situations aren't solved overnight. It takes time. What? You think I'd let your little party fall through on my watch?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Anyway, go do whatever it is you're supposed to be doing. If you know it's urgent, stop standing around arguing with me.
I don't like his vibes.
If that was supposed to put me at ease, it didn't. Something about this still doesn't sit right with me.
I feel the same.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling too.
I'm wondering who put them up to this.
Lucy, Sigrid, let's head back to the shop for now. More visitors are starting to come in, and if we keep hanging around here, we're just gonna get in the way.
We're heading back already?
It's called making an excuse to leave, you idiot.
Take care, everyone. I know you're still not sold on me, but if you've got any private commissions, my door's always open. No hard feelings.
We won't be using you. I have zero trust for them. Let's go, Manager. Oh, I love the cute little ruffles.
It's you.
Wow, look who we have here.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Wait. I love this outfit. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is so cute. I wonder if the bathing suit, like, a cosplay company has already made the bathing suit, because genuinely, I love it. Look at the cute little bow on, like, her little arm. Her wings. The little bow in the back. I just love the ruffles, though. It has, like... Oh, I love the little ruffles. They're so cute. Anyways, let's talk.
Our dear model citizen just can't seem to stay idle, no matter where she goes.
Hey, it's not on purpose.
This girl, why does she feel so annoyingly familiar?
Probably because she is.
Familiar, you say? Surely someone isn't still upset about the prize I took at the Hollow Champion competition.
You! I knew there was a reason every alarm bell in my head started ringing the moment I saw your face! You pink-haired menace!
Oh my. It Am I really being barked at by a short-legged little golden retriever? Please.
That's
Don't be so
crazy.
hostile toward an ordinary tourist, Missy. You wouldn't want the resort getting a nasty review from a seasoned guest, would you?
Seasoned guest?
What? How dare you?
Whoa! Whoa, what just fell? Okay, well, put this back up.
Remy had her reasons for taking that W engine back then. It was all a misunderstanding. While Wise and I were away handling some business, she actually helped us out quite a bit.
Thank you for clearing that up. Though, I must say, helped us out quite a bit feels like an abbreviated version of events. But now doesn't seem like the right time to get into the details. Why don't we just leave it at that for now?
Indeed. As the current security director of the resort and the bonfire party, I am willing to vouch for Remiel. The two of you seem to share quite a bit of history. Perhaps meeting again today was fate.
That's a fate I'd rather avoid. What side are you on anyway, you human skyscraper?
They probably count as friends through a shared hobby. Wait, is that Mr. Rar as the shared
Secret
hobby?
and Remy are probably friends through a shared hobby?
2 peas in an old-fashioned pod.
That is correct.
That's cute.
Well, if the proxy says you're all right, I'm not gonna argue. But you better start acting like a proper, ordinary tourist.
This poor, helpless, ordinary tourist is being threatened once again.
Speak for Remiel. Speak for Lucy.
Poor Lucy, running into the mysterious pink-haired lady twice now. And since she's calling herself an ordinary tourist, I guess we'll just have to let bygones be bygones.
Is it just me, or does our dear Miss Arbiter of Justice sound a little biased?
Anyway, Remy, Lucy, now's definitely not the time to bicker.
The sky, clear just a moment ago, suddenly darkens. A light drizzle begins to fall. In just a few breaths, it turns into a heavy downpour.
The rain has arrived, just as I expected.
You must not be happy, considering your non-fondness for rain.
The source of this unusual weather. I'm sure our Hollow expert and Sigrid are both quite familiar with it.
Indeed. I believe I have observed a similar phenomenon before.
Inside the Hollow.
Remy, are you saying this rain and the abnormal tides share the same cause? They're both the result of changes inside the Hollow?
Merely a passing thought. After all, the Hollow sits out at sea. Any ether fluctuations it produces are naturally reflected more clearly in the surrounding waters.
I see. So there should not be any real dangerous anomalies in the Hollow yet. That security manager is most likely blowing things out of proportion.
Yeah.
I just can't picture her helping someone out of the kindness of her heart. And where does she even learn all this stuff? Well, either way, we're not holding a bonfire party in this weather. Let's stabilize the Hollow ASAP. And while we're at it, figure out what that security company is cooking.
Cooking?
Yeah. It's a saying. Don't worry too much about it, Secret.
In that case, I'll come along as well. Consider it compensation for ruining Miss Lucy's Hollow Champion competition experience, and for leaving Miss Lucy speechless with rage earlier. After all, the proxy has spoken. I'd better be on my best behavior.
So much more I can't English today. So much more childish than I expected today, Remy. Also, hello! How's it going? Let's head out. Wait, let me check time. We have a bit more time. Sorry, needed to stretch. Yes.
Nearby data pile operation area detected. Master, you may now proceed to collect detailed ether data.
We're here. I'll start up the data pile. Everyone, stay sharp.
Stirring in the air.
Relax, Proxy. No ethereals getting anywhere near this place.
Data pile operation initiated. Please remain vigilant.
More ethereals!
Everyone, let us make this quick.
Well now, Miss Lucy's even more impressive than I thought.
I'll take the compliment. Now keep that data pile secure.
I've got this.
Data collection is nearly complete.
We've pretty much cleared out all the ethereals around here.
That went more smoothly than I expected.
The way.
Based on both our observations and the available data, there doesn't appear to be any serious anomaly. Otherwise, simply clearing out a certain number of ethereals wouldn't have been enough to bring the situation level back to its normal range. That's true. So, does that mean we can head back home now? Wait a sec. That thing over there. You noticed it too, Proxy? There's a motionless tactical mech up ahead. It looks like a security unit. Let's take a look. Let's go take a look. We might find some clues that point us in the right direction. You head over with everyone to the disabled tech mech. That's definitely the Typho Security corporate logo, and there's no sign of any combat nearby. Looks like it just entered the hollow and broke down before even encountering any enemies. Really? The craftsmanship on this mech is really rough. Looks like the person you were suspicious of did make a move, but that mech was a total pushover. Even sending it into the hollow didn't really lead to anything. The evidence is conclusive. Favco shouldn't have anything left to say. I really don't know what to say about that guy. Is it that hard to just admit you messed up? Looks like there's only one thing left. Before we get to it, Miss Lucy, could you give me your honest opinion of how I did? It's important to me to ease any doubts you may still have about me. Huh? You? Look, you didn't exactly save the day, but you did help out, so that's that. It's not very straightforward, young lady. You're not very straightforward, young lady, are you? Looks like I'll have to try even harder and put on a better show if I want to earn your praises. Good, as long as you know. Anyway, Proxy, I'll leave the technical side of things to you. After removing the combat mech storage unit, you leave the hollow with your companions. Once you're back at the hotel, have Wise analyze it. See materials too? Looks like they're popping up everywhere. Can you now pick up sea materials that were previously only available through Beachcombing? Looks like the problem in the hollow has been resolved. I bet plenty of sea materials have turned up around the resort too. You might find some interesting things if you look around. Suppose it adds a little extra fun for the visitors. Anyways, Proxy, if you spot any sea materials on the beach, just pick them up. You never know when it might come in handy for running the resort. So, picking things up on the beach is just a nice little bonus. There's no way it'll cover the materials needed to make the souvenirs. Beach treasure hunting is now available. Hopefully we'll find something nice. That's right. But now isn't really the best time for treasure hunting. Let's wait until later. After spending some more time exploring the beach with your companions, you suddenly spot what looks like two figures in the distance near the still closed beachcombing area. Could they be Teresa and Ege?
Manager? What are you doing here so late? Did you come because the tide suddenly calmed down too?
To be honest, we just got back from the Hollow.
I'll be honest. We actually just got back from Port Elpis Hollow. Sure enough, once the ether fluctuations died down, all the resort's problems cleared up too.
Huh? You mean you already solved that whole crisis in such a short amount of time?
There was no crisis. You all just got fooled by that Favco guy.
Together with Lisa, you explain everything that happened to Teresa and the other resort employee.
So, Mr. Favco lied to us? I don't know if he lied. Sure, the guy's got a bad temper, a sharp tongue, and an ego the size of a hollow, but he did get some work done before we showed up.
His abilities were simply inadequate, which complicated matters further.
I see. So we misjudged him. I'm sorry. Even after all these years, I still make mistakes like this.
It's okay. You just choose to trust others.
It's okay, Therese. In a peaceful world, being willing to trust others is a much more valuable quality than suspecting people for no reason. And when it comes to uncovering suspicious schemes, leave that to your more cunning friends, like us. Look on the bright side. At least that ragtag crew didn't make things worse. When hollows are involved, simply staying out of the way is already a huge help. Thank you, everyone.
Miss Therese, shouldn't we suggest canceling the partnership? No matter how you look at it, they didn't fulfill their part of the contract.
At the very least, we can't trouble the manager and the others any further. Once we get back, we'll prepare the negotiation materials and go to Mr. Favco first thing tomorrow morning to propose ending the contract.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Not so fast. The manager still has a memory card pulled from that security unit. There's a good chance it contains some useful information. Once we figure out what's on it, they won't have much left to say for themselves.
That's right. This is crucial evidence.
Exactly! This is crucial evidence! Once Wise and our AI assistant finish going through the memory card's data, whatever that security company is hiding won't stay hidden for long. I understand. You've really thought of everything, Manager. I'll hurry to clear a new beachcombing area, too. At least I can help get the shop ready.
You have my sincere thanks. It is truly an honor to receive such wholehearted support from everyone at the resort.
You really don't need to be so formal. This is just what we're supposed to do.
Those are two separate matters.
Stop it. If you two keep complimenting each other like this, we'll be here all night.
Well,
all right. Everyone, let's all get some rest. By the way, Manager, I've been wondering since earlier. That pink-haired lady over there, do you know her?
Yep. Just a helpful tourist who happened to be passing by. A friend who came to help.
She's a friend of mine. When she heard we were in trouble, she came all the way over to help. I see. If she's a friend of yours, then she must be very reliable too.
Yep. Sorry, Manager. Didn't mean to ask something unnecessary. It's already pretty late, Manager. You should go home. You should head home and get some rest. We'll try to clear out the new beachcombing area tonight. Excuse me. Then tomorrow's sales will definitely hit a new record. Good job, Teresa. Therese, make sure you get some rest too. No worries. All part of the job. Oh, poor guy. He's yawning too. Oh, and she is too. Oh, they look so tired. Poor people. Alright. We'll head out now. We'll try to wrap things up early. See you tomorrow, Manager. You say your goodbyes to Therese and watch her head off down to the beach with another staff member.
Belle, got a sec? Come over here.
Hey, wait a moment.
So, Miss Sharp and Savvy, with your talent for reading people, can you guess why I wanted to talk to you alone?
You want to tell me why you came to the resort? You need my help with something. Are you looking for a late night snack?
Let me guess. You want me to help with something? Before we entered the Hollow, you said you were helping out of kindness. Are you asking for something in return already?
Something in return sounds rather cold, don't you think? All right, enough with the guessing game. Those things you and Secret were selling. They looked quite interesting.
Well, you're interested?
So, would our talented manager be willing to make a special souvenir for me? I don't need anything extravagant. It just has to be different from everyone else's.
Sure. So you just wanted a souvenir. Now that sounds something an ordinary tourist would say.
What, so all you wanted was a resort souvenir? That actually sounds like a pretty ordinary tourist thing to ask for. Let me check today's stock.
What I want isn't something the average tourist could buy.
She wants something personally made by us. I get it. You can't help but smile watching Remiel get slightly flustered.
Manager, did you say that just to tease me? You're starting to feel like a completely different person.
Hey, what are you talking about? I'm the same me. I can't let you have all the fun teasing me forever, Remiel. You gotta step up. You gotta let me step up my game too.
Lately, it feels like one complicated mess after another keeps popping up. And somehow, you always seem to know exactly what's going on, Remy. Meanwhile, I always end up getting teased by you. But hey, you gotta let me step up my game too, right? Besides, you knew all about the resort's issues. The beach closures, the ether fluctuations in the Hollow. Did you get here way before us?
Only a little earlier than you did. I merely made some careful observations out of personal curiosity.
I see.
It seems like you're finally starting to push back against our usual dynamic. Let's leave that discussion for another time. If you don't go get some sleep soon, the sun will be up before you know it.
You know, fair enough, I guess. Walking back alongside Remy, you part ways at the souvenir shop and return to the hotel for a comfortable rest. By the time you open your eyes again, it's already time to take on the next task. I wish we could see, like, what the room looks like. Okay. Not gonna lie, I genuinely think this is about a good spot to take a pause. If I don't stream again today, I will try and stream on Tuesday, I think. Wait. Yes, Tuesday, because I shouldn't have any plans on Tuesday night. Actually, wait, no, I have, wait, no, I have something tonight. So, yeah, Tuesday is when I'll try and stream next. Just because I have family dinner, and then I have a game night after that I completely forgot about. And Monday I'm meeting up with someone. So Tuesday, I will try and stream again Tuesday. And I hope you have enjoyed this. I'll see you next time.